all night long. The wind was coming like, yeah, it was a catastrophic fire, mate. Come down over the ridge. As you can see, it goes as high as hell. It went right up into the top of the trees. I actually had to take shelter and go because it was right here and lacking it. I sprayed this with fire retardant and hosed and hosed and hosed, drained my dams, and I just hung here for the majority of the whole night. So, yeah, I basically saved my home. And when I was standing here hosing, look, my hair's all singed, and yeah, it was right here above. Look, it's that high, bearing down on me. It was like an inferno. It was like the apocalypse, mate. It was like hell on earth. I really feel sorry for so many people. There's so many nice people that it's carnage, mate. Every second house on this road's gone. The whole of Fricka Road's gone. Village gone. And surrounding houses, I guarantee most of Nimboida are going to be displaced because they're going to have nowhere to live. I know it was a catastrophic fire, but there's no water bombers. I actually had no one come up here to notify me. I got it on a text, but I lost my phone, so how are you meant to know, you know? And yeah, I'm just glad that I'm safe. And like I said, I'm really sorry for every person in this whole area that's lost out so much stuff. My heart bleeds for them. There's nothing that the fireys could have done. They do the best job considering they're so undermanned, they're not paid, and yeah, and so understaffed, mate. It should be made law in school, I reckon, that you do a firefighting course here in Australia, so if it takes time, everybody can pitch in instead of just relying on a certain few. But, you know, government and their politics, you know, Mr Morrison, well, I hope you can see this, Mr Morrison, because I want you to come and have a look and see what it's being destroyed, you know. You sit there in your high and mighty office with, you know, your big pay. Look at all these farmers here that have nothing now, who are suffering in the drought, and now are definitely devastated. We might not come back from it.
I'm still gathering thoughts, trying to remember what it was that I actually did see, whether or not I could believe what I saw. It was an unprecedented event. I don't think I can articulate exactly what I felt, but it's something that's never happened to this degree, certainly here, and it was devastating. It was a storm. It wasn't a fire. It was a storm. It was a firestorm. Nimboida is a small, close community. Everyone knows everyone, and the community, when evacuated, were obviously, you know, devastated, and a lot of people stayed, and a lot of those people have managed to save their homes, but that we haven't counted. We don't know. Still, there is a lot of work to do. I can't give a figure, but the evidence at the moment of your own eyes speaks for itself. A lot of main buildings, the school, and the canoe centre, the hall, they managed to survive.
I walked outside my house about 3 o'clock. I could smell a bit of smoke, so I walked back in and grabbed Jack and my wife and said, I can smell smoke. We went out. My brother lives across the road, and I could see a big plume. Just in seconds it showed up. So we zoomed down the back of his place, and the fire was there, but it was coming towards us, so we drove back up about 2 k's, and by the time we got up there, it was into our place. We went down to save. I live next door to my parents. We saved Mum and Dad's house and the people across the road's house, but we couldn't save ours.
How intense was it?
It was unbelievable. I used to be a group captain in the Rural Fire Service in the Blue Mountains, and I've seen many fires. That was probably the worst one I've ever seen in my life. It was just unbelievable.
It must have been terrifying, because obviously you couldn't leave?
No. And we were on our own. There was no, unfortunately, no fire brigades to help us, no helicopters or anything. But look, we just did our best, saved Mum and Dad's house, so at least we got somewhere to stay. And it just was so intense. It was just unbelievable. I just can't explain how bad it was.
We all went up to the hall, and we were just standing, making sure that the hall didn't get on fire, and then there was a spot fire. It was only about 200 metres, and it just grew, and it just went around the hall, and when it came down there, And then I went across to the school, and then when I came down on the car, all this was alight. And Kim's house is gone.
Just must have happened so quickly.
It did. I couldn't believe how quickly it went. And everyone was scurrying, taking off up the road. And then they knew they couldn't get free, so they turned around, and that's when because I was sitting up by the fence outside the school, and then I thought, well, what am I going to do? And then when I saw the cars going past, I just followed them back. And then we got back to our house, and we were more safer there. But as you go along the road, it's just been an inferno everywhere. You know, and I haven't lost my home, but there's so many people that have lost their homes.
We left about 9 o'clock. We were evacuated. Was actually charged on the ferry, even though that's the way we were told to evacuate. That's probably the worst that we went through. He has been absolutely amazing at the library, and we were all safe and well. That's the most important thing.
The Noosa Council, Lions Club, they're just amazing. They take care of everything, so all good, all good.
And what's chatting to others, what's the mood been like?
Oh yeah, everybody is just so helpful. We have so many elderly people around here, and us like able-bodied and strong people, we just need to give way for them, and it's really good. The atmosphere, it's just very caring and very, very, very friendly, I would say.
And you're obviously waiting to find out.
Yeah, would love to go back home, and yeah, I think it's not yet safe. I don't know yet. We haven't heard anything yet.